Hey there, reality TV junkies. Welcome back to T-Facts, your one-stop gossip spot for everything 90 Day Fiancé. We've got sizzling drama, shocking revelations, and some jaw-dropping fashion fails coming your way, so buckle up. First up, we're spilling the tea on Luke Barry and Madeleine Perez. Is their love destined to crash and burn? With Luke making a major life move to Colombia, he's got some serious red flags to deal with, including being blocked just hours before takeoff. Meanwhile, our girl Leida Margaretha is in hot water, facing possible prison time over alleged identity theft, just months after the tragic loss of her child. What happened behind the scenes that led to these shocking felony charges? Next, Stacey Silva is taking the cake for being classy and respectful during her recent trip to Bulgaria. Unlike her sister Darcey's jaw-dropping fashion faux pas, Stacey rocked it in an elegant black high-neck dress. We'll break down what fans really think about this sibling showdown. And finally, hold onto your seats, because Chantel Everett is back in the headlines for going fully exposed on camera. Is this a desperate bid for attention or a newfound confidence? Either way, the internet has a lot to say. So, are you ready to dish on all the drama? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications so you never miss out on our juicy gossip. In a love story that may just be on the rocks, Luke Barry and Madeleine Perez's relationship from 90 Day Fiancé. The other way is raising some serious red flags. After a whirlwind romance that started on a dating app while Luke was vacationing in Colombia, these two made a splash on Love in Paradise Season 4. Their chemistry was undeniable, but so were their issues. Now, in Season 7 of The Other Way, Luke has decided to move to Colombia permanently to be with Madeleine. However, things are not looking good as their relationship reveals cracks just days before his big move. First, let's dive into what's happening. Luke has already voiced concerns about his financial situation, and it seems Madeleine hasn't been shy about adding to the pressure. While she runs a successful salon, we've seen hints of tension over Luke's financial contributions, with Madeleine making extravagant requests. For instance, asking him to cover a helicopter ride for their wedding was just one of the many strains on their relationship. This comes after viewers learned that Luke is juggling debt and leaving behind a stable life in America. During his time on Love in Paradise, we learned that finances were already contentious for the couple. At one point, Madeleine even expressed frustration over Luke's spending habits, a conversation that reportedly turned sour when Luke proposed the idea of a prenup. Adding fuel to the fire, a friend of Luke's accused Madeleine of cheating, a rumor that turned out not to be true but definitely added strain to their relationship. Now, fast forward to this season, and just hours before Luke's flight, we get the shocking news that Madeleine blocked him on social media. Talk about drama. When faced with a confrontation, she chose to cut him off instead of addressing the issues directly. For many fans, this behavior is a major red flag. Blocked that quickly, it raises questions about whether they can weather the storm that comes with a long-distance relationship. While Luke is pouring everything into this new life, leaving his family, friends, and job behind, the stakes are high. Financial stress seems to be an ongoing theme for them. Luke has been open about his debt issues and how difficult it would be for him to fully support Madeleine's lifestyle in Colombia right now. Fans are seriously worried this lack of communication could mean the end of their relationship. But here's what's generating buzz among fans. Are Luke and Madeleine capable of overcoming these hurdles, or are they just delaying the inevitable? One viewer commented, "If you can block your fiancé before he even arrives, what does that say about your commitment?" This concern encapsulates the anxiety that many followers are feeling toward this couple's future. Stick around, because just when you thought the drama couldn't escalate, wait until you hear about Leida Margaretha's shocking turn of events. Facing potential jail time over identity theft charges just months after the tragic loss of her newborn has everyone speculating about what's really going on behind the scenes. In a shocking turn of events, Leida Margaretha from 90 Day Fiancé is facing serious legal troubles that could land her behind bars. This situation matters not just for Leida, but also for her fans who have been following her journey since her debut on the show. Just months after the heartbreaking loss of her newborn daughter, Leida is now implicated in a criminal case involving allegations of identity theft and fraud. It's a dramatic shift from reality TV romance to courtroom drama, and the stakes have never been higher. Recently filed court documents from Wisconsin prosecutors have revealed the gravity of the situation. Leida, who is now 36, is accused of committing multiple fraudulent transactions using the banking information of customers while working as a temporary employee for a local business. Between September and October 2023, she allegedly used that information to pay her own bills and those of a company she co-owned called Proud American Logistics. According to the filings, this was discovered after the company noticed irregularities with checks and charges on their account, leading to an investigation. Witnesses from the company that employed her reported that red flags were raised when they noticed unusual transactions, including a puzzling $500 charge to Quick Trip, a convenience store. As the investigation unfolded, it became clear that Leida had obtained sensitive customer information she should never have had access to. One executive explained, "We realize she organized the checks received and may have taken customer information from those checks without permission." Leida's behavior raised suspicion further. When confronted about a charge linked to her supposedly separate business, she initially played innocent, claiming she wasn't familiar with Proud American Logistics. However, upon further questioning, she admitted to having ties with the company, leading to even more questions about her integrity. The situation escalated when Leida was arrested on October 6, 2023, after admitting that she had improperly accessed and removed company documents. The authorities discovered evidence like routing numbers and account information tucked away in her belongings. If convicted, she faces up to 6 years in prison and hefty fines, raising the question, how did it come to this? Considering how much Leida's life has changed over the years, fans can't help but weigh in on the shocking news. One viewer commented, "After everything she has been through, I never thought she would stoop this low. It's heartbreaking." Many followers express concern for her well-being, especially after the tragic loss of her child. Amid this chaos and controversy, questions loom about her relationship with her husband, Eric Rosenbrook, who himself faced legal troubles earlier this year. Adding to the tumult, in the aftermath of their daughter's death, Eric was arrested for allegedly slapping Leida. While he's pleaded not guilty to those charges, many fans wonder if the pressure of the past few months has contributed to Leida's current issues. Keep it locked, because just when you think things can't get any wilder, wait until you see how Stacey Silva has been making waves in her latest appearance. She's become a point of comparison for her twin sister Darcey, and let's just say the fans have a lot to say about the fashion flip side in the sibling rivalry. In a stunning showdown of style and culture, Stacey Silva is proving she's the queen of elegance, leaving her sister Darcey in the dust. This matters because the ongoing rivalry between the Silva twins has captivated fans for years. With each sister trying to outshine the other in their respective journeys on 90 Day Fiancé, Stacey's recent appearance not only highlights her fashion sense, but also how it contrasts sharply with Darcey's more daring choices, especially during her recent trip to Bulgaria. So, what sparked this latest round in the Silva sibling saga? Stacey recently attended her sister Darcey's anniversary celebration with Georgie while sporting a sleek, classy black high-neck dress that turned heads for all the right reasons. Fans were quick to praise her, noting how respectful and poised she appeared in front of Georgie's family, which significantly contrasted Darcey's infamous outing in a revealing gown that sparked outrage. In fact, viewers couldn't help but notice that Stacey seemed to embody everything right about cultural respect during her trip, while Darcey missed the mark completely. Stacey looked like royalty, while Darcey just can't seem to get it right, one fan noted on social media. The underlying message is loud and clear. The fans feel that Stacey's approach is a lesson in humility and awareness of cultural sensitivities. Her elegant look and demeanor at the celebration spoke volumes, showcasing her understanding of the Bulgarian culture and her desire to fit in with Georgie's family, while Darcey's fashion choices seemed to reflect a lack of respect. The backlash against Darcey has been intense. Many fans remember how she wore a plunging dress during her first visit to Bulgaria, which led to an explosive argument with Georgie. His frustration was evident when he expressed that he wanted her to tone down her wardrobe, highlighting the differences between Stacey and Darcey further. Darcey's clothing choices have often raised eyebrows, leading some fans to feel that she prioritizes attention over cultural respect. This ongoing conflict raises questions about whether the sisters will ever find common ground when it comes to style and sensibility. Stacey's fashion choices, on the other hand, are generating a warm reception from fans who view her as the more mature and self-aware twin. Reddit threads have sprung up praising Stacey's poise, with commenters saying, "She always knows how to dress for the occasion. She's classy and understands her husband's family. Darcey needs to take notes." The love and support for Stacey are palpable, with many voices converging around the idea that she represents a refreshing contrast to the drama often associated with her sister. But as headlines continue to buzz about the Silva sisters, fans can't help but speculate. Is this all part of a calculated rivalry designed to keep viewers hooked, or does Stacey's success highlight Darcey's shortcomings more than anything else? Many are waiting to see how the sisters will respond to this latest wave of commentary, especially with their upcoming projects. So don't touch that dial, because just when you think the drama can't get any juicier, wait until you hear about Chantel Everett's latest bold move. She's back in the headlines with a jaw-dropping display on camera that has everyone talking. Will it be received with applause or criticism? In a bold move that has everyone talking, Chantel Everett is back in the spotlight for a shocking on-camera reveal. This matters because fans of 90 Day Fiancé have seen Chantel's journey unfold from reality TV sweetheart to a controversial figure, and her latest antics are stirring up a whirlwind of reactions. Recently, she decided to go completely nude on camera, and the internet is buzzing with opinions about whether her actions are empowering or just plain questionable. So what exactly happened? In her latest appearance on the show, Chantel took things to a new level by dining completely naked while chatting with her friend Ashley. Yes, you heard that right. Chantel opted to forgo any clothing while seated with a meal, and it wasn't blurred out this time. While viewers were initially shocked, many are left wondering if this was a calculated move for attention or a newfound confidence in her body. As fans tuned in, they were treated to an unfiltered look at Chantel living life on her own terms, but that came with mixed responses. The segment aired on the reality show Hunt for Love, where viewers witnessed Chantel unapologetically enjoying her meal in the buff. The scene quickly raised eyebrows, leading to conversations around her intentions. Some supporters applaud her for embracing body positivity, while critics describe it as a desperate bid for fame, especially since she's had a rocky road in her search for love. "It's like she's trying to stay relevant in a world where she's been overshadowed," one fan commented. Chantel seemed unfazed by the potential backlash, even sharing snippets of her experience leading up to the daring reveal. She commented on her Instagram about feeling liberated, and this sparked even more debate online. Viewers recalled previous instances when her behavior attracted similar scrutiny. However, this is the first time she has taken such a daring leap. Moreover, just as the conversation was heating up regarding Chantel's reveal, the anticipation of her upcoming breast reduction surgery added an emotional layer to her latest appearance. Fans are thrilled that she's taking steps for her health, addressing the physical pain she has faced due to her large breasts for quite some time. Many viewers are supportive of her decision, but are conflicted about the nudity aspect. "It's great that she's finally addressing her health issues, but why does she need to strip down for that?" questioned another follower. The divide among fans is palpable, with discussions exploding on social media platforms. Some say that her openness about her body should be inspiring, while others believe her nudity is overshadowing the important topic of health. "She was such a relatable figure before this," noted a fan on Reddit. "Now it feels like she's just playing into the drama." This tension reflects broader conversations about how reality TV stars navigate their identities and the lengths they go to retain a spotlight in an ever-evolving entertainment landscape. Keep it locked, because just when you think we're done here, we're wrapping things up with a special recap of all the wild moments we covered today and what to expect next from your favorite reality stars. What a wild ride today. Luke and Madeleine's romance is hanging by a thread as Luke faces major red flags before his move to Colombia. Leida Margaretha is in hot water with felony charges that could land her behind bars just months after a heartbreaking loss. Stacey Silva is shining bright while contrasting her sister Darcey's controversial fashion choices in Bulgaria. And Chantel Everett is making waves by dining completely nude, leaving everyone buzzing about her daring reveal. If you enjoyed today's gossip-fueled journey, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments and follow us on social media for all the latest reality tea. Tomorrow, we're diving into even more jaw-dropping stories you won't want to miss. This has been Tea Facts, where we spill the tea on all things reality. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.